bongos. They're pretty visible right now, but they are nicknamed ghosts of the forest because they're one of the most successful hunters of any mammal. They're super efficient and they'll take turns chasing down their prey. Average, we can see they grow. They're pretty calm for the most part out here. With those long legs, giraffes can run up to about 35 miles an hour. They will sometimes get the zoomies out here like your pets at home. In a zoo. But we can actually tell them apart from others because of that large shape and size of their ears. Kind of like leaves over there, if you see their spots peeking through. But it's always easier to see the ones that are moving. Because they don't have manes. But we're going to kind of turn around the rocks, so we'll follow them, see if anybody else is hanging out there. Those are the larger rhinoceros species. They weigh about 5,000 pounds full grown. And these lions, they are nocturnal animals. They'll sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day, only getting up 4 very short bursts of energy at a time. When hunting at night is primarily breakfast. They are pretty social and active. Now, while they do dig their own, they'll reuse those of other animals in color. And they get that distinctive.
All the way back out.
Warm rays of the sun. Many animals are colored and shaded to blend into the environment. This is true of both predators and their prey, so you must pay attention and look carefully. The lion is colored like the yellow grass where they hide to hunt. Now crocodiles look like submerged rocks at the water's edge. Even the giraffe is patterned like shadows that fall under the trees where they browse for leaves. If you see an animal, help others around you by pointing it out to you. This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take the pictures when your truck is moving slow.
Staying fully seated, hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Now our first stop today is the Little Aturi Forest. Animals here use their colors and markings to blend into their natural surroundings. In the wild, this can they're the smaller of the rhino species. They weigh about 3,000 pounds. They're staying seated, please, guys. Now the greater and the bongos, they're pretty visible right now, but they are nicknamed ghosts of the forest as they're very rare. We're gonna try to find more up ahead as well. Stay seated, please. You need to sit down back there. You guys sit down. Thank you.
We went underwater.
The pelicans get their name from the pink color that appears during Now hippos are technically land animals, but they will spend most of their time fully in the water to not overheat. See ya? Thank you. Please hiding spot from any external threat. As we are turning up here on our right, we'll pass. We are kind of overlooking the western side. There are lots of open plains. The tree line really thins out when compared to the forest, so we can see a lot further out in the known as gnus because of the sound they make. It's GNU. And they are a migratory species. They'll travel about 500 to 1,000 miles per year in herds of up to 1.5 million per area. They're the second most densely populated species, most successful hunters of any mammal. They're super efficient and they'll take turns chasing down their prey. Now I grow about 6 to 8 feet across on average. We can see they grow. Now if you notice their horns kind of go backwards 6 feet in the air repeatedly. So something called pronking. They do it both when excited, but also to avoid potential danger. A couple more springboks out there as well. They're pretty calm for the most part out here. With those long legs, Drefts can run up to about 35 miles an hour. And we'll sometimes get the zoomies out here like your pets at home.
The zoomies?
Maintain a cruise control
That would be
of about
crazy.
10 miles an hour. Now we can tell their species because we are of course in Africa. But we can actually tell them apart from others because of that large shape and size of their ears. Kind of a coincidence, but they look like the continent of Africa. I think they're still in the warmth. Imagine there's little Rafikis down there. They're good. The largest of the species and the lightest pink in color. And they get that distinctive pink primarily by cheetahs. There's one kind of in the corner over here.
Oh yeah.
Another one is laying down behind like the hanging leaves over there. If you see their spots peeking through. But it's always easier to see the ones that are moving. Females up there. You can tell because they don't have manes, but we're gonna kind of turn around the rocks, so we'll follow them, see if anybody else is hanging out there. This time, making a lot of it. Those white rhinos are the larger rhinoceros species. They weigh about 5,000 pounds full grown. And these lions, they are nocturnal animals. They'll sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day, only getting up for very short bursts of energy at a time. When hunting at night, it is primarily the females that go out, while the males stay back to them. Now, while they do dig their own, they'll reuse those of other animals left behind as well. So they can look intimidating to anyone passing by.
And there's deer
They're eating breakfast. They are a pretty social and active species. They play in groups and wander around a whole lot and continuously digest throughout the day. When done correctly with the right intentions.